Okay. YouTube went live a whole lot less painlessly than Twitch did earlier. Ooh, jeez. Cord, agree with me? I mean, I know YouTube's a little more delayed than Twitch is, but jeez. Also, this probably isn't a good spot to put this. I need my thing up here. There we go. Hello, Kay! That is alright. You also have a good day / night. Hello, Phil. Hello, Justin. As you might guess by this stream existing, streams are very hopefully coming back to being a regular. So have a good night there, Kay. If you have headphones, how would anyone know, Phil? At least if you're using headphones. I wonder if anyone in my clan is on. Oh, Commodore is still around. Yeah, I was gonna leave the clan chat open, because why not? You know, if I ever get the in-game gold, I think I'll buy Texas. Because that is a ship in this game. It's like a hedgehog of guns, which, from what I understand, is very fitting. Alright, just stick around. Welcome. For the British Cruiser event, I have one of them. I have Hawkins. Hello, Nautilus. Okay. Yeah, streams should definitely be returning to normal here. My sleep schedule is basically back to where I want it to be. So, there will be day streams and night streams. Though, I will note, for one day of each week, one day will be YouTube exclusive and one day will be Twitch exclusive. As in, both morning and night streams will be on that, you know, whichever it is. Alright, Phil. Have a good night. I'm going to pull up my schedule here so I can say exactly how everything's going to work. Basically, Monday will be Twitch exclusive. Tuesday will be a morning stream on Twitch, night stream on YouTube. Wednesday will be YouTube day, Twitch night. Thursday will be Twitch morning, YouTube night. And it continues with that kind of pattern. And then Sunday will be YouTube exclusive. So, I did that just so I can keep Friday Night Yu-Gi-Oh! On Twitch, because that is where it performs the best. Wait. I might need to actually reset my game in a second. Eevee is pretty cool. Yeah, that's not fun. I don't like being detected. Oh, that Iowa just shot at me. Damn it, Iowa! Alright, Justin. Try not to get anyone killed, unless you want them to die, in which case, kill them. Kill them with prejudice. Contrary to popular belief, I am in fact a guy. Hello, Rand. Yeah, if someone ever tells you that, Nautilus, like, you're hurting their channel's progress because you're not watching them, stop watching them. They're not worthy of your view. I can't stand playing Fire Emblem games on anything other than the most, you know, the standard difficulty. How the old games worked. How they worked back in my day. Take that, Worcestershire! That's what you get for being unpronounceable. Oh, jeez. We are seriously outgunned over here. What battleship is that? That's another Usmo. Yeah, we are seriously outgunned over here. I mean, I started with the earlier games, so it's just what I'm used to. It'll be fine, Kay. Maybe. I mean, exams usually are worth a fair bit, so I mean, as long as you can pass the exam. Ah, that's a key. Oh, we're even more outgunned. Hey, Moskva, Smolensk, you want to help? This is gonna hurt. Wait, no, I want the other way. Oh, my rudder the other way. Other way, rudder. Come on. Alright. Have a good night. Thank you, Moskva. I can see him contributing now. The Uzma. This is not going well. I don't have any of the DLCs for Three Houses. But I'm not a fan of DLC, so that shouldn't really be a surprise. Where'd the Smolensk go? Oh, he's right there. Okay, he's not turned to use all of his guns. That's okay. Well, that's gonna mess up everything. Yep, I'm dead. And I would have hit the Usmo if, you know, that would have worked. I wouldn't have unlocked who I was shooting at. I won't sass my team. It is frustrating to deal with this, though. 'Cause, like, the entire enemy team is down here, yet my team is all up there. Come on, Light. Don't die on me, Light. Now, time to go play another ship. Legendaries are usually shiny locked. At least until events happen, so. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Thunderer. It's just my laziest ship. I should really be working on my inline British battleships. I'm still at the tier 4. I just don't like low-tier battleships. They're bleh. Nice. I have various shinies on Omega Ruby, and that's about it. It's because that's been the only game that's been bearable to shiny hunt on. You'll get it eventually, Nautilus. I keep noticing the Twitch chat way over there move. That doesn't exactly sound like the most balanced of trades, but, you know, never know. Maybe the person just didn't want the shiny. Oh, excuse me. Did I turn my... Yeah, I turned my heater off. I was just like, it's really freaking hot. Did I turn my heater off? And I did. It's kind of hard to tell if a Pokemon is hacked or not. Because, well, the game itself tends to catch every hacked Pokemon that shouldn't exist. So... I can only imagine the amount of legendaries that just got released during the Sun and Moon era. Because they were just thrown into Wonder Trade because whoever had them didn't want them. And then whoever got it released it because it's a shiny that came... Not shiny, but a legendary that came through Wonder Trade. That has to be hacked. Robotic was very much like that. She didn't trust any... She did not trust any shiny or... Well, yeah, any shiny or any legendary that came through Wonder Trade. It's at the very edge of my range, not even worth trying. That one, on the other hand... I mean, I myself, if I didn't trust a Pokemon in Wonder Trade, I just Wonder Traded it back out. That way, if it was legitimate and someone else wanted to trust it, you know, they could have it. I just didn't trust it. Hmm. No idea. Well then. That poor destroyer. AP time. No, not my small caliber AA guns. Whatever will I do without them? I should probably put those fires out, though. I thought Alaska was gonna move. That poor destroyer. I don't think he's gonna get any points for this game. G time. Because that Alaska has decided to turn around. I don't know how many shinies I have. I think close to half a box. But they're all in Omega Ruby. And I refuse to pay for Pokebank and then Pokemon Home just to get them to Sword and Shield. I can't be the only one annoyed by that. Like, oh hey, have a free trial of Pokebank for a month. But you still need to pay for Pokemon Home to transfer your Pokemon onto Sword and Shield. Like, why bother even offering the trial at that point? It's just kind of an insult. Omega Ruby made it fun, at least to me, where basically it was on the DS, and on the bottom screen, aka the touch screen, you could basically see all of the Pokemon for whatever route you were on. And you could tap on that Pokemon to basically nearly guarantee an encounter with it. It wasn't a guarantee. It was a, it may show up. It probably will, but it may show up. And those Pokemon had a higher than average shiny chance that was not affected by the shiny charm. So it was a shiny hunting method anyone could do at the same level of effectiveness. And that was just nice. Ow. Frickin' Monarch. Meh. Damn butterflies. All up in the sky. Saying they can fly twice as high. All because of that darn reading rainbow. I know probably none of you get that. And that's okay. For I am but an old man. Fortnite is crap. Minecraft is a good game run by idiots. Hello, Anissa. I'd rather not eat children. Doesn't sound very healthy. Have you seen the kind of stuff children ingest? They're not very healthy things. Welcome to cruiser gameplay. I haven't seen them fire their guns at all for quite a while. At least the Alaska is poking its nose out. Bop. I am an idiot. With a capture card. Proving any idiot can make YouTube videos. Thanks for taking one for the team, Alaska. You are someone that loves haters. Splatoon is a good game made by Nintendo about a post-apocalyptic world where squids have mutated into kids. Kind of. They're still squids, but, you know, they look like kids. Which has caused many of a debate. And a, like, 20-minute video from Game Theory to just come to the conclusion that they're squids. You know, the thing the game basically tells you. They're squids. See, just saying Ark is too vague. Because are you referring to Ark Survival Evolved? Ark the Game Manager? The Ark of the Covenant? Noah's Ark? There's too many... There's too many things you could be referring to with that. A buggy, confused mess full of dinosaurs. Anyone that's played Ark knows I'm not exaggerating. It is very much a buggy, confused mess full of dinosaurs. Oh, Des Moines, please don't take any of those shells. Don't know what he was doing getting that close. Oh, hi, Yamato. Yep, I do get it. I mean, I'm not playing Splatoon right now, so my answer would have to be no, not at the moment. For I am, you know, playing World of Warships. As you can see over there. It's hard to keep track of which way this is. It's reversed. No, I'm not a meme. Hey, 2 achievements, though I didn't complete the thing. Does Devastating Strike not count? Right, it's not a heroic achievement. Right. Bummer. Huh, that is weird, Nautilus. Rewards! I have Indian deltas! I can delta the Indians now. I can take them anywhere! Delta is an airline, right? Pretty sure it is. Baby Yoda took over the internet. I'm okay with that. It's probably the best thing the Star Wars series has had done for it for a very long time. Considering the last 3 movies have kind of sucked. Or, I'm sorry, they're not for me. That is how I'm supposed to take it. And apply it directly to my forehead. If any of you get that one. I grew up at the perfect time to still catch that commercial. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. 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 Commercial ends. That was the commercial. I really don't know how to help you there, Nautilus. Really, York? How do you... As I mentioned before, as long as you're watching on YouTube, you should still be able to chat onto the Twitch. And how I'll demonstrate that for you is... RestreamBot is still here. I'm just not streaming using Restream anymore, but I'm still using the chat. I think that bot will just live here forever. So all of the chat is showing up on Twitch right now. I'd rather not eat a ghost pepper. Not right now, anyway. Nothing against ghost peppers, I just don't feel like eating one right now. I mean, it is good, but, you know. I'm in the middle of streaming. I don't want to be eating, so I'd have to stop the stream, because I don't like people seeing me while I eat. It's just a thing. I've never liked having people see me while I'm eating. Like, ever. There's never an obligation to like this stream, even if you are fed stories as if giving likes will feed a baby Yoda. Is this up to a tier 10? No, okay, no, this is 7 to 9. What the hell nation destroyer is that? Oh, it's Russian. Okay, well, I suppose I could have guessed by Udaloy. I don't want to set my manual to that. No, I need that turret. Ow. Well, this is not going well. It would help if this destroyer was doing something! It's probably the gunboat destroyer, and it can only really knife fight. Good job, little buddy. You've created smoke. What does shiny Wooloo even look like? Oh boy, there's a destroyer over here. Yep, there's its torpedoes. Damn it. Nah, I won't sass the destroyer. It's pointless. I'm already dead. This is why I hate games where there are no carriers. You have to rely on the destroyers, and the destroyers never do their job when it matters. Like, if he had spotted that Iowa, I could have killed it before it even had a chance of getting a shot at me, based on how that went. But no. No, I can't do that. Gotta keep hiding. Blech. Blech. You know what? I'm gonna grab my low tier battleship here. Other ships. Shaw. He's legit this thing's captain. I should probably put a camo on this thing. Well, what would it even matter? At this tier, what would it even matter? I'm pasty white. To be fair, 99% of Canadians go pasty white in the winter. I'm just pasty white all the time. Hey, a tier 3-4 game. Excuse me. Should put one of my flags on here. Also, this is clearly an early design / built battleship from the British. It still has a main mast made of wood. Chugging along at the speed of less than 20 knots. Which message do you wish to be deleted? Nautilus. You know I can delete messages too, you know? I'm kind of the one that runs this channel. missed. It's not that hard. Does that Fletcher even realize they're on fire? Is that Hosho seriously gonna try and torpedo a destroyer? Damn it. I mean, she just deleted your message, so, you know. Be a yes. And no, I can play Fortnite. No, I will never play it. But I am physically capable of playing it. I just refuse to. Because the game is garbage? Not worth anyone's time? I can. Yeah, the thing's way too close for me to actually hit it. Yeah, I think that's by design so people can't harass moderators for deleting their messages. Well, I'm gonna die. I had a good life. Yeah, I have no idea who that is either. Could have gone much better. Though our carriers seem to suffer from a case of not using rocket planes. Case of rocket hatred, if you will. Could always dig out Hawkins here. I don't mind Hawkins as a ship. I've just only used it twice. Hey, Uzma's back. Who would have thought a match where destroyers weren't doing their job ended in a loss? Blech. That is the problem with destroyers being such high skill. Basically high skill requirement anyway, is that so many people hop into them and never learn how to play them. Because you don't really need to know how to play them until like tier 8 or higher. But once you get there, you really need to know how to play your destroyer. Well, actually about tier 7 I would say is where it starts, because tier 7 is where you start seeing a lot of radars. And, well, it's also where carriers start to become more and more rare, because most people play tier 4 and 6 carriers. Because they get to the tier 6, play a few games, and realize, oh dear god, that is a huge amount of experience just to go to the next carrier. After coming from a case of, oh my god, that is already a lot of experience. I can't even show it with Langley, because I already got Well, I could buy Langley. I've never played it. Oh, I can't even see it here, because I've already got Furious, but it's something like, I think it's like 84,000 experience to go from Hermes to Furious. Might be more than that. It's freaking ridiculous. Oh boy, once again, no carriers. Bleh. This will be a battle decided by the 4 destroyers on each team. Oh hey, it's this map, and I don't have to worry about dealing with A. Control point A sucks. It sucks so badly. Excuse me. Robotic actually can't be here at the moment. Her Wi-Fi shut off about 11 minutes ago. Because her parents think that somehow that will help her. Cutting her off from everybody she knows. They did it in the attempt of changing her sleep schedule. Because they don't want her sleeping when she wants to sleep. And it didn't work. She's still staying up at night, just now with no Wi-Fi. And she's basically downloaded everything that she might want before the night comes. Like, she has entire Netflix series downloaded. Because this isn't even the first time her parents have tried this, and it's never done what they've wanted it to do. Ever. Yet they keep going back to it. And then they'll give up on it for a little while, and then they'll go back to it. And then they'll give up on it for a little while, then they'll go back to it. They're literally the cause of her problems, but no, it's totally that she sleeps during the day. That's her problem. That's what's making her depressed and anxious all the time, and you know. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's the Smolensk I was gonna shoot at. I know, right? That's what IKR means. Now, I'd like all of my turrets to be working, please. Hello, Ashimakaze Wall of Skill. Okay, if I keep going at this angle, I'll only take one of them. Actually, I think I can dodge them all. Yes, I can. Nothing like a good old-fashioned wall of skill. Though that wasn't quite the entire volley, so he still has 5 torpedoes. Because that was a Shima. Right? Yeah, that was a Shimakaze. They have 15 torpedoes. Ow. Georgia. Yeah, Kremlin, I'd very much like to angle up on him. Hello, average. Also, I feel like I should note, because I decided to do this earlier. There is now a buddy link for World of Warships in the description. So if... God damn it. Breaking my third turret. So if this game looks interesting to any of you guys, feel free to sign up using that buddy link. You'll get a lot of free stuff. I mean, I might raid people at some point, but I feel like I should get to a point where I have more consistent viewers first. Like, it wouldn't make sense to raid with, like, one other person. At least not to me. Like, if I could pretty much guarantee, like, 3, 4, 5 people, then yeah, sure. But fewer than that, it just doesn't feel worth it. Like, it would almost feel like I'm getting whatever streamer's hopes up, that there's a lot of viewers coming, when it's just, like, me and someone else, and I'll probably be leaving. Like... Shimakaze is still out here somewhere. The chat has not become a mess. It's actually been positively pleasant. I mean, if you want it to go weird, then I could probably bring up some weird topics to get the chat on, which should, you know. So how about dem fetishes? No. That was the last chat. Can't reuse topics. Calm down, Shimakaze. We're coming. My big-ass boat is slower than your tiny boat. Nightbot doesn't work on YouTube, I don't think. It's only a Twitch thing. Even then, I prefer Moobot. Purely because it's called Moobot. Plus, I really don't feel like I need a bot. Like, I don't see what it could add. Like, what could a bot do that isn't already covered? Like, it can moderate, but I can moderate. Anissa can moderate. You know? I'm pretty sure Nightbot can do music stuff, but I can't have music stuff on YouTube, so it would be pointless to have it here. Moobot is basically Nightbot, but named Moobot. It does literally the exact same things. I had it a long time ago on an old Twitch channel I had that didn't really get anywhere. Because, yeah, imagine that. This isn't my first time trying to stream stuff. I used to do it a long time ago, like 2013-ish. And it just never panned out. I wonder how I actually did. If I stop, I go into a depression. So don't worry, Nautilus. We're on the same page. How was that battle a loss? Team. This is why I don't play low tier stuff. Like, jeez. I'm just gonna put that captain back on Thunderer. I'll just free XP my way through the tier 4. It's just not worth it. There you, Oliver Shaw. Get back on Thunderer where you belong. Get back on my moneymaker. Alright, this... Yeah, I can get manual secondaries now. Bam! Secondary build complete! My secondaries will actually hit things now. It's kind of counterproductive. Like, whenever I don't stream, I feel awful for not streaming. Which makes me not want to stream because I feel awful. It's very counterproductive. Alright, Nautilus. Have a good night. I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. You can't stop me. Hey, carriers. IGN carriers. Imperial Japanese Navy. Oh, it's this map. See how many idiots go down the center. I just need to remember I need to actually manually set my secondaries now. They will not fire automatically anymore. I know a secondary build for Uzmo is kind of redundant because it really doesn't have many secondaries. Even a secondary build on Yamato is kind of redundant because they can only really shoot off to the side. But, it's really the only thing that it can do. I could build it for survivability, but that's about it. Oh boy, and everyone's going to D. Goody gumdrops. Because spawns are usually reversed, we're probably going to be facing an unwinnable fight. And our carrier is also incredibly slow. Which is always good. This ain't going to go well. This definitely ain't going to go well. Sadness. Montana. There is a lot of Montanas here. Jesus Christ. Montana, 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 Montana Thunderer. That poor Thunderer. He must feel so just just out of the loop. For he is not a Montana. It does take up a lot of space. And I say the exact same thing when it comes to Destiny. This actually takes up less space. Buddy, you're only doing fine because you don't have the entire enemy team shooting at you. Oh, well, now you basically do. Okay, I don't know if I already said it, but hello, AI. Yeah, these are not tanks. World of Tanks does exist, though. It's made by the same people. I've actually never played World of Tanks. I played World of Warplanes and this. Though some tanks did have naval cannons as their main battery, so, you know. Yeah, I played a little War Thunder. I don't like War Thunder. It's frustratingly realistic. Like, it's... Warships here is realistic in the ways that make it fun. War Thunder is realistic in ways that make it not fun. Because, well, War Thunder is trying to be a simulation. It's not trying to be a game. Which causes some problems. What? I detonated someone with my secondary! The Des Moines! Oh, I love detonations. Or wait, no, it wasn't the Des Moines. What? It was the destroyer. How did I... What? My secondary shouldn't have even been firing at him. He was in the... He got hit by one of them. Okay. Okay, I understand now. The scatter from my secondaries, one of the shells hit the destroyer and detonated it. Beautiful. Detonations themselves are fully RNG as well. Like, it's an incredibly low % chance of it happening every time you get hit by any shell. As long as it hits your ammunition storage. Which isn't something you can see where it is. Be handy if you could. Something you just kind of have to know. Like, in the case of, La Glace and Air here, its ammunition storage is back here. Which, you know, flat plane, I mean, yeah, it's not good. Hmm. You know what? I bought the thing. Where is it? Come here, Kirov. I want to give this thing a try. I bought it, but I haven't even tried it yet. It's about to become a premium, so... I may as well at least try it first. Oh, excuse me. Which, if the Buddy Link itself wouldn't basically give you free premiums, I would honestly suggest playing the Russian line just to get the free Tier 5 premium cruiser. Premiums are nice to have in Warships here. Because basically, you can take any captain from any ship and throw it onto a premium. But they won't be trained for that premium unless you buy them on the premium. So you can take a captain from a Tier 7 ship, throw them down onto a Tier 5 captain to train them for the Tier 7. Well, the Tier 8 ship. So, it's rather handy. Wait, this thing has torpedoes? I didn't even notice. Oh, okay, it doesn't have torpedoes. Let me know when you're in game. I'll division up with you. The game's not that intensive. It looks pretty like this. I'm literally playing on ultra settings. There is many stages lower, and my old PC handled it just fine. My old PC didn't handle Destiny, so... If your computer can handle Destiny, it can handle this. Should also... This is a bad time to be doing this, but it just occurred to me I should be doing this. There we go. Now it'll actually be English voices for the thing. Yeah, you'll be fine. How many torpedoes? Looks like 3. 2 or 3? No, that's 3. Okay.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Support the allied targets.
So I wonder if you think you might play destroyers, be used to being everybody's primary target. Nobody likes to be on the receiving end of a torpedo.
Spotter airborne. Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, that poor Minakaze. He is broken. That is the best way to put it. He is broken. I have broken him.
We've blown up an allied destroyer. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes dead ahead.
I'm so dead.
Torpedoes to starboard. Spotter returning to ship.
Not the worst game. This battle is not going well. I would chalk that up to probably carriers not doing so hot. I mean, they're literally about to bump into each other. Welcome back, Anissa. Yep. Look at these idiots. I mean, they're on autopilot, but come on. They're somehow not causing damage to each other either. Oh no, no, they are. It's just not giving a warning.
All stations requesting fire support.
There they go. Yeah, don't bump into your teammates. You'll deal damage to them. Ram the enemy. You'll deal damage to them. Rewards! Oh, right, because I got the secondary achievement. Hey, victory! I mean, it wasn't very hard AI. Trying to remember. I was hoping Google might have an answer for me. A quick answer. I was going to, you get a free Tier 2 cruiser and 7 days of premium time for your first battle outside of the initial basically tutorial battles. And then for playing a single game in a Tier 6, you get the Tier 6 battleship Warspite, which is a pretty cool battleship. I can't show the cruiser, but I think I could show Warspite. Yeah, you get 5 million also for the Tier 6. I actually can't show Warspite, right? Well, I kind of can. Warspite is a premium version of this, but without the terrible inline armor-piercing rounds of the British battleships. Why would you eat your own children? It's not a very good thing to do. Basically, that 5 million credits will basically buy you the next ship. Of whatever Tier 7 ship you'll be going after. Also, if you want to see any of these ships in action, I can probably manage at least any ship class. Well, I know I can manage any ship class. So there's some I can't do much with. Like, I could grab Umikaze and show how bad the Tier 2 Japanese destroyer is. I say it's bad. It's actually not. The main stats that matter to a destroyer. Concealment. Range on torpedo. This one can't stealth torpedo. But it gets 4 torpedoes every 22 seconds. Which is kind of ridiculous. With this, it can stealth torpedo, but that upgrade is not worth buying. And then you get to this one, which can stealth torpedo and fires off 4 torpedoes every 39 seconds. You get to Izokaze, which has 6 torpedoes every 39 seconds. And branches off into 2 lines of the destroyers. The right line is gunboats, left line is torpedo boats. Well, if you're aggressive, you'll probably want destroyers. Or battleships. Either one. Cruisers tend to be a bit different. Bit balanced in between battleships. They can be aggressive when they need to be, and they can hang back rather nicely when they need to. The most aggressive battleship would be the Russians. These things are short-range brawling monsters. The worst for brawling are probably the Japanese, because these turrets, they turn so slowly. I suppose carriers are also pretty aggressive. I mean, really, there's nothing stopping you from just trying everything. I mean, I'll just use my profile here as an example. Oh, I can't see my own little circle. Or maybe... Yeah, I can. I just need to be like this. Minimize this. I've played 549 battles in battleships, 93 in destroyers, 369 in cruisers, and 52 in aircraft carriers. There is nothing stopping you from playing everything. I'm probably best in cruisers. I just have the most high-tier ships as battleships. I've also played almost 500 battles in French ships. No, I need to play one more in a French ship. I need to get that to 500. Gascon. No one hits 500 like Gascon. I might have partially bought this ship purely so I could make pun jokes about, you know, nobody does X like Gascon. Well, the ship's name is Gascon. Oh boy, we have a Musashi on our side. Musashi is Yamato, the tier 10 Japanese battleship, but at tier 9. Yeah, honestly, I'd say to just try everything. Like, pick a starting line that has every ship class in it. So basically, you know, American, Japanese, British, Russian, any of those 4, German, any of those 5 lines. That way you can easily access a wide variety of things without having to go back too early to, you know, tier 1, 2 ships. That way you can basically just use your tier 3 cruiser to get into battleships. You can use your tier 2 to get into destroyers, your destroyer to get into carriers. Russians don't have carriers, but they have everything else. So... and their tier 5 cruiser is turning into a premium soon, so, you know, it is probably the best to start with. World of Warplanes is very dead. I used to play it for a little while. I've been thinking of going back to it. Purely because, well, I like the idea of playing PvP matches that are predominantly full of bots. It'll mean I'll actually get to progress decently quickly without having to, you know, worry too much.
Engine boost activated.
I should have stayed angled. That is something you'll learn in time, is when to stay angled, how to angle. Don't feel bad if you suck initially. Everybody does. The brilliant thing about this game keeping stats is I can literally show how bad I used to suck. Hello, Moskva. Well, I led that shot wrong. Should have aimed in front of him, I aimed at him. Don't know if Moscow has torpedoes, but I really didn't want to risk it. I did not want to risk it for that chocolate biscuit. What has Robotic done to me? That is something I never said before I met her. She says it quite often. Ow. Well, I know what she's done to me. She's made me a much more cheery person. Which I feel is quite commendable.
Engine boost deactivated. Get back. There's a slim chance we may actually win this.
What do you mean, may?
Enemy battleship sighted.
No, I'm gonna keep pushing around behind them. Part of me kind of wants to work towards getting a tier 8 carrier. Alright. Radar. Oh, right, the Missouri has radar. Yeah,
Boost activated.
just shooting people. That's what's up. Salad is nice. I don't eat it anywhere near as much as I should. I also don't exercise anywhere near as much as I should. It's probably for the best. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Did not realize there was still a destroyer in that side of the map. Push-ups are easy with the right posture. If you're finding them hard, your posture's probably wrong, and whoever's taught you to do them has taught you to do them very wrong. And it's basically you want your arms. I can't do it from a sitting position. You basically want them to be straight, like to the side instead of down or up. You want them to be just straight, natural. Even then, they'll be easier with proper posture, because my arms aren't strong either, but I can usually do 10 to 15 push-ups. I don't have the room down here to show anything, but, you know. How did I do in that match with Kirov? So I feel like I did okay. I did the best on the team. Well then, I mean, fair enough. All of my muscles always been in my legs. Even at my skinniest, I've still basically had tree trunk legs because it's mostly just muscle. I know I'm gonna need silver. How far along am I here? Oh yeah, I'm about a fifth of the way to Yamato. I can't wait to get this thing. I have a camo waiting for it and everything. I've played Uzmo a lot tonight. Yeah, let's grab Sign Up. Let's make sure I'm using a useful camo on Sign Up. This thing I had set up for running, operations, and the Tier 7 operation doesn't exist currently. So let's make it pink and lovely. Yeah! So do I have my right flag on it? I have that flag. I want this flag. So this shows I've finished that collection. I only need signals, modules. Okay. Russian power. I can't do a Russian accent right now. My throat's too sore. Yeah, table/wall push-ups are usually pretty easy. They're a lot easier than from the ground push-ups. Oh hey, Tier 6 carriers. Time to eat some planes if any of them decide to try to attack me. The Russian battleships have remarkably good anti-aircraft. Russian cruisers have remarkably good anti-aircraft. Not the best, though. They are outclassed by the Americans and the French. The French are outclassed by the Americans. I should have said that the other way around. The British, once they get to high-tiered and their heavy cruisers...
Good luck and fair seas. Good luck and fair seas.
Well, those carriers are noobs. I had chicken nuggets. Keyword is had. That's what I ate before the stream. So it just occurred to me, Byron is 6, Colorado is 7. We have a fail platoon. That is a thing to note. Never mix tiers when playing this game. Like, if you're playing Tier 6 and group up with someone, they need to also be playing a Tier 6. or else you are now doing what is called a fail platoon, which basically means that you're not going to see matchmaking that either of you want. A lot of people think it'll make the matchmaker tier for the lowest tier, because that would, in a sense, make sense. But it matches you for the highest tier in your division. So your tier 6 will now be able to meet, if you're divisioned with a tier 7, your tier 6 will be able to meet tier 9s. And Wargaming has no plans on changing that, and I don't blame them. Because if they were to change it, then, well, people could get preferential matchmaking, basically. Because a lot of people don't like facing ships that are higher tier than them. They want to always face ships their tier or lower.
Penetration.
That's the destroyer.
We need more Dagger. We need more Dagger. Fire, fire, fire.
But basically, how matchmaking works in World of Warships here is past tier 4, you can meet ships 2 tiers higher and 2 tiers lower than you. Except in the case of tier 5, you can only meet tier 4s. I think. But if you mix tiers in your division, so in the case of these two idiots on this team, they are a 6 and a 7, that tier 6 will now be able to meet tier 9s, because the 7 can meet tier 9s. I should probably launch my own fighter, but there's not a huge amount of need at the moment. I'll put that fire out.
Fire, fire, fire. Problem solved, sir. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Launch it now, though.
Fighter airborne.
Damn it.
We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Nice.
Problem solved, sir. Enemy aircraft carrier sighted.
The Mega Man games are nice.
Fighter returning to ship.
Hey, Koenig. My guns are much bigger than yours.
I need intelligence data.
Hey Haruna, my guns are much bigger than yours.
Torpedoes dead ahead. All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Enemy battleship sighted. We're hull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. Problem solved, sir.
Ow.
Fire, fire, fire.
Lighting me on fire.
Well played, chaps.
Mission accomplished.
Good luck, everyone. Try not to suck. All forces, provide cover for that target. Enemy cruiser sighted. Problem solved, sir. Fighter airborne.
Nobody gets songs stuck in your head like Gascon. You got this, Marblehead! You got this, buddy. Show that Russian what for. This thing has torpedoes? Oh, it does. I never knew. Neat. He has a widespread. Those aren't going to hit anything. But... And he just got nailed by torpedoes himself. Hmm. This may be a case of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
All stations requesting fire support.
Yeah, those are gonna miss. Maybe. No! Actually hit! He's not dead. I might be wrong about the snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, for it is now us capping their point. So go to sleep. I mean, I don't mind.
All stations reporting the position of strategic targets.
I mean, just because you will get up doesn't mean you shouldn't still sleep. Is the Risho... Okay, no, they both have their bombers out. That's why. I'd say sleeping is necessary. Is the Colorado the one that... Yeah, the Colorado's the American battleship that goes back to double-barrel guns. They're bigger, but it only has doubles. The Tier 6 has, like, 4 triples. It is quite the shotgun, with decent dispersion, so it'll actually accurately hit things. Why are you going broadside to another Colorado? Seems like a very bad idea. Yeah, this was a case of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. They have the better carriers. Heh. I'm not even gonna bother sticking around. There's no point. This is gonna take forever as the carriers try to kill each other. And the support ships do what the support ships do. And wreck the carriers. Rewards. Why do I have a single... Right, first blood. Okay. There's my 500th battle in French ships. Yeah, in Gascon. I'm probably well on my way to that. I can only imagine how much I've played that thing. 95. Almost a fifth of my battles in French ships have been in Gascon. It's a fun ship. This thing is literally, like, well, it's not literally, but it's basically the battle cruiser from Command & Conquer Red Alert. One turret front, one turret back. Goes pew pew. That game was my childhood. The Tier 10 French battleship is basically the same thing. But bigger, with bigger guns. And a helipad. No helicopters, though. It does have a spotter plane, I think. Don't ask me how it launches it. It just wills it into existence. Might not have a spotter. I really don't know. I should play one of my carriers, though. The thing is, though, I don't know which one I want the Tier 8 of first. Because whichever one it is, I should really work on that. Because, like, I like the torpedoes on the Japanese when they aim. They are the best torpedoes. I don't mind their rocket planes, and their dive bombs are annoying. The Americans... I like their rockets. I like their dive bombs. Their torpedoes are garbage. The British, I love their dive bombs because they're not dive bombs, they're carpet bombs. Their rockets are good, and their torpedoes are garbage. Dilemmas. Still a good payout from that game, though. Second highest score on the team. I completed a thing. Hey, that means I should have 150 more tokens. Money! There is an event going on right now, but you need a tier 5 ship or higher to participate in it. You should realistically have enough time to do a fair bit of this event. Their AI. British Navy. Money. Good amount of rockets. 3 planes, 6 rockets per plane. Only 2 torpedoes, so the torpedoes aren't getting really any better from Ryujo. And the dive bombs are getting an improvement of 1 extra plane for the attack wave. And better aiming time on everything. I think Lexington is where the Americans get... Yeah, Americans get the Tiny Tims now. Tiny Tims are basically anti-big ship rockets, which are nice. You don't get many of them, but they hit hard. Or you can take these and get a buttload of rockets that tickle. They get 3 torpedoes, which is better than 2. And they get a buttload of bombs. I think I'll go for the Americans. Because the British keep okay rockets. They get 20 of them per attack, but they scatter everywhere, so you're not going to reliably hit with that. Their torpedoes are worse. They're still going to be bad. Aircraft. Can I see the tooltip? There we go. Yeah, it's 35 knots. That's horrifically slow. And this will be 16 bombs dropped in a carpet bomb. This is the problem with having too many options to continue onwards with. I see a lot of Americans around. I'll go British. That's the one I'll really work on. It's the one you see the least, so. Hey, I could actually play an operation. It's actually what I have this thing kitted up for. Yeah, let's do some defensive Newport. Actually, I should... No, I'll just do Newport. This is a really hard operation. It's a PvE thing. It's very, very difficult. Not many people want to be doing Newport. Purely because all the other operations are easier, thus they're much easier to win, and you'll get more reward because you win. Is it cheap? Furious New Mexico.
Stand by for action. The base is under attack. Impede the enemy's advance until the main fleet forces arrive. This is Base Commander.
Which I'm pretty sure that happens at 20 minutes.
Let's kick some off. Base structures from destruction. Reconnaissance data suggests the principal attack will be launched in 10 minutes. If the outer radius of defense is broken, the attack will begin earlier.
Approaching targets. Taking fire.
This is Base Commander. Support ship approaching the second battery line.
Engaging enemy. Taking fire. Approaching target. Fighter airborne. Taking fire.
There we go. This is another case of I apologize if I get really quiet. Playing carriers does take a lot more focus than playing anything else.
Fighter destroyed.
Some people would have you think otherwise. Those people are what we like to call idiots.
Taking fire. Engaging enemy. Taking fire.
Reconnaissance reporting. Second attack launched.
This is Space Commander. Support ship breach battery 1. Restoring the battery.
Jolly good show, old boy. Nice work. Affirmative. Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Fighter airborne.
It's so hard to strike destroyers when they don't have AA guns or don't have them on. But you would only know that if you played a carrier, which is the big problem a lot of destroyers run into. They see carriers as broken because they just see them striking them, but they don't see how hard it is to do that. Because right there, that's I can't do anything to him because I don't know where he is. I have to just start now and hope.
Taking fire.
Which means I can't really be aiming at him.
Airborne. Taking fire. Fighter airborne. Fighter destroyed.
Well, that didn't last very long.
Taking fire.
That bomb landed directly in the side of its armor belt and didn't do anything.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
Reconnaissance reporting. Third attack is about to be launched.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Airborne.
Come on, cruisers. Those are your jobs.
We're under attack. Engaging enemy. attack. We've sunk an allied cruiser.
That was not an ally, Jingles.
Approaching target. We're under attack. Approaching target. We're under attack. Airborne.
This is not going to go well. We need to already be dealing with that third fleet. And we're not. Come on, little Willy.
Taking fire. Engaging enemy. Taking fire.
Eat some bombs.
This is Base Commander. All batteries restored successfully. Support ship returning to base.
Approaching target. Taking fire. Returning. We're under attack. Airborne.
Yeah, the batteries were restored successfully. And North Battery is already about to die. And we've got really no one in place up here. That New Mexico is going to be slowly chugging its way over here and not going to get anywhere remotely close to here in time.
Taking fire. Approaching target. Taking fire. Engaging enemy.
Yep, here comes the main enemy fleet.
Airborne.
At least everyone's still alive. At best, we're only going to 4-star this now, though.
We're under attack. Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
That is, if we can even still win this.
Approaching target. Fighter airborne. Returning to ship. We're under attack. Airborne.
We're gonna go after that Uzmo soon. I should go after the mass.
Approaching target. Taking fire.
Okay, now, gonna try and light the Uzuma on fire with these rocket planes.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Returning
No,
to ship.
didn't happen.
Taking fire.
If I could have lit it on fire, that would be great, because then it would put out the fire and thus leave it vulnerable for me lighting it on fire again.
Taking fire. Engaging enemy. Taking fire. We're under attack.
There's a fire. It's at a point that doesn't really matter, but, you know.
Airborne.
I just hope everyone else can handle the base. They should be able to. Keyword there is should.
Taking fire. Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Taking fire.
Yes, it's flooding.
We're under attack. Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Airborne. We're under attack. Approaching targets. Take. Battle ends in 5 minutes. We've sunk an allied aircraft carrier.
That was not even an aircraft carrier.
Targets. Taking fire. Returning. We're under attack. Airborne. Approaching targets. Taking fire. We've sunk an allied cruiser. Approaching targets. We're under attack. Airborne.
Yeah, I need to deal with the York.
Fighter destroyed.
It's not gonna matter. I'm being torpedoed.
Engaging enemy.
Sounds like only one
Hull
torpedo.
breach. We're taking on water quickly. We're under attack.
This is why no one likes this operation.
Under attack.
This was going decently.
Taking fire. Engaging enemy.
Key there is was going. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that Byron is still full health.
Engaging enemy.
This is Base Commander. All port structures destroyed.
Fire. Returning to ship. Problem solved, sir. Fire, fire, fire. Autopilot mode enabled. Taking fire. Returning. We're under attack. Airborne. Approaching targets. We're under attack. Fire, fire, fire. We've sunk an Allied cruiser. Targets. Fire, fire, fire. Ship. We're under attack. Fighter airborne. Get fire, fire, fire. Taking fire. Sunk an Allied cruiser.
I was really hoping to ram the Byron.
Attention. Main fleet forces arrived.
Okay, they come in at the 30-second mark. There's not really a base left.
We're under attack.
Task completed. Reinforcements reached our base. Mission was completed successfully.
Enemy.
Well, at least I'll get a reward for all this damage. One star. Not a great reward, but, you know. I would have got more of a reward faster just playing PvP. And I know it. Like, that was a good half hour, basically. For really no reward. Because, well, we only got 1 star. And your reward is tied to your star count, so. Let's throw. I'm running low on various different camos, so I'll just throw this one on. Along with. I don't really need Commander XP. I don't really need any of this. Though I could take the extra fire chance. Fires. Extra flooding chance. Extra fire chance. I don't have a magazine. I can't be detonated. Because explain that one. Ship full of high explosive bombs and torpedoes can't be detonated. It doesn't have a magazine. I don't have ammo storage. Don't worry about it. We don't store the things anywhere. Oh yeah, tier 8 game. I think after this match I will end the stream off because I just drank the last of my tea. It's been 2.5 hours, so, you know. Bombs. Bombs.
Action stations. Airborne. Approaching targets. Taking fire.
Ah, they've changed how those work.
Taking fire. Airborne.
I'm used to how the old fighters worked. Well, I say old fighters, an older version of fighters worked. Old fighters would have worked exactly like that. These new, at one point it would have, at one point those basically would have stopped chasing me because I left their quote-unquote action zone.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Fighter airborne. Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
Yeah, I may as well just go for the hipper. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. Yeah, being a tier 6 carrier in a tier 8 game sucks.
Airborne. Taking fire. Approaching targets. Taking fire. Returning. We're under attack.
Well, I got damage. This is not going to go well for me. I can take solace in knowing it's not going particularly well for the enemy carrier either, but at the very least he has more planes than I do.
All stations reporting the position of strategic targets.
You know what, Duke of York, you're gonna be my target. He's nicely over here on his own.
We're under attack. Approaching targets. We're under attack. Engaging enemy. We're under attack.
Jeez, I'm basically out of planes already.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I think I will play one more match after this, just so I can have one good game.
Engaging enemy. Taking fire.
Because, like, attacking this Duke of York is not what I would consider a good idea. But it's my only real option. It's the only thing that's alone.
Taking fire.
I can't even get a fire on him. And I am incredibly low on planes.
Airborne. All stations provide fire support. Taking fire. Engaging enemy. Taking fire. Returning to ship. Taking fire.
Yeah, no way he's letting that flooding continue.
We're under attack. Approaching targets. We're under attack. Airborne.
Jeez, I'm already out of rocket boosts.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
This right here is the only major problem with CVs, is there is almost nothing I can do from this position. Like, I can't get close to that Massachusetts. It just has way too much anti-aircraft. Because it's balanced around meeting tier 8 carriers, not a tier 6 carrier.
The enemy are winning. Hopefully they'll do something stupid.
I think I'm almost gonna have to. Like, there's just way too many AA boats over here. Like Dallas, that's another one.
Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Returning. We're under attack. Airborne. Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Colorado's another one. I really can't go near it. I have a better chance near it, though, than the Massachusetts. I'd honestly have a better time not torpedoing, bombing the enemy Ranger than trying to strike these battleships. Hell, I'd have an easier time of that than I would of striking some of their cruisers.
Taking fire.
Well, there's something I could hit. An AFK Bayern.
Approaching targets. Taking fire.
Oh, it's not AFK.
Fighter returning to ship.
I was hoping.
Taking fire.
I was hopeful.
Airborne. We're under attack. Engaging enemy. We're under attack. Returning. Taking fire. Airborne. The enemy are winning. Hopefully they'll do something stupid. The enemy's about to win. Taking fire. Approaching targets. We're under attack. Returning to ship. Taking fire. Airborne.
And the chat there is a perfect example of people who that have no clue how AA scores work. And how plain HP is nowhere near as high as they think it is. The tier 6 and 4 CVs need work. They need a lot of work. Let's see. Yeah, let's grab Thunderer for a go. I want more money. Let's hope this match works out better. Full 10s.
Morning, men. Starboard 10, round the buoy and back again. Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
Well, I incapped something. I didn't hit him. Nearly did. No one up here has radar. I'm gonna take one of these. Maybe.
Fire, fire, fire.
Or not.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Well, I'm committed now. Yeah, I'm just done. Stream's over. Destroyers not doing their jobs. Great. That should be a bannable offense. If you're not gonna play the role of your ship, don't play it. Like... Yes, they had a radar cruiser. So frickin' what? We can't do shit if you don't push forward. And then everybody dies because Destroyer refuses to push forward. It's very likely if they were going to pop their radar, they already did. But no. Gotta sit back and jerk off. Not do freaking anything. Doesn't help that the CV went, oh hey, everyone went south. Let me send my plane south too. Yeah, that's just gonna be it for tonight. I need to just end this. Hate idiots. There is a Discord, should anyone wish to join it. It's linked in the description down below. It's hard to break the habit of saying my full spiel of the whole Twitch bit too, but it's linked in the description. There's also a buddy link for World of Warships, also in the description. Feel free to sign up using it. You'll get some neat rewards. After you finish your first battle, you get a Tier 2 Russian premium ship, premium cruiser, and once you play your first battle in a Tier 6, you will get the Tier 6 British premium battleship Warspite, as well as 5 million silver, and a bunch of other stuff. Like, it's a lot of stuff. I will be back streaming tomorrow, probably around 3 p.m. Atlantic time. I will be streaming on Twitch. It'll be probably Splatoon. Wait, no. Tomorrow's morning stream will be YouTube. I think. Yeah. Morning stream tomorrow is on YouTube. What am I thinking? I'm frustrated. That's what I'm thinking. Well, with all that said, thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully I shall see you here tomorrow for probably some Splatoon.